another interesting subject. Who in here thought that the anime, after a certain number of episodes, sucked balls? Everybody.
It's not a bad thing. It wasn't as good as the manga. I mean, comparatively, the manga was obviously of a much higher quality.
Yeah, so that doesn't mean the anime's bad.
It's not bad. If you haven't read the manga and you don't like reading manga unless you like the anime, then watch the anime. It's still a good anime.
I'm talking from a standpoint of somebody that's seen every type of way this has been panned out, and how they just went ahead with the anime ahead of the manga, it was just kind of.
Well, they do with everything. Yes.
Just to be a troll, what if you have dyslexia?
Dyslexia?
Yeah, dyslexia. I'm just being a troll, I know.
He does.
Well,
he doesn't read manga.
I don't.
Well, and I'll try.
feed your god and pray to your dog.
Ask someone to take a tape recorder and record all the manga. Listen to it while you read it.
What if I find that person annoying?
Then find a different person. I mean, obviously,
just have a topless chick read it to you.
Don't have that person record it for you.
Just have a topless chick read it to you. Everything's more interesting than kids.
Did anybody else notice Ceres's ever-growing
Boobs.
breast
Yes.
size in the anime?
I also noticed her
Who really
growing
enjoyed it?
eyes.
Oh,
That's
a good point.
my cosplay as it because by the time I did it and I fit, I was like, look, I think they're about the size when she finished.
Next episode comes out, she's a even bigger size.
Oh, look, double D. I think
What's really funny is that was actually planned. It was planned that way, and the writer actually said, yes, I want to keep going with this to the point where every time Ceres is in a panel, you can only see half of it, and then it's... It was a joke at the time, but it almost got
They
it.
went with
her
it.
skirt got shorter.
I love that fact. Yes?
I also cosplay her, but I wear a corset under it. I have E boobs, okay? I have to use fake boobs to get F.
See, I don't.
Fuck.
I don't, and my boobs become chin shit. And my butt cheeks almost hang out. And I'm like, this is fake.
And it doesn't work in my high collar.
I can't bend.
Okay. About Sue's episode 10 and the first manga, her boobs are so big that it's like, okay, they can't get any bigger. Have you noticed the scene in the first manga where her boobs like to the side of her and her boobs are really, really huge, and then you look later on in the manga, they're not that big.
Let's reread that.
What?
She lost
I have to
air
reread
pressure.
that.
You agree?
So I have to reread that, I didn't notice that.
Look at the first, it's right there, look.
She lost air
You
pressure.
also had your hand up, sir. You had your hand up.
It's okay.
I bet it was somebody about
That or
boobs.
somebody else asked.
He forgot. It's okay. I'm not the only one.
I remember. I was gonna comment if there was only one hand.
Oh, look.
There needs to be more. But if you really, really want to read or watch something with a lot of, fan service, watch Go Danner. Watch Go Danner. You just can't get enough of it. Yes?
When you mentioned earlier about the balance outside of Paladin's life, now, because, since he said that he doesn't have any life anymore, which I understand, but that made me think, what would happen if, okay, let's say Alucard, went on orders or whatever, killed the whole family, right? And there was like a little blonde girl, or any little girl sitting there, what do you think he would do?
I think he would spare the children.
I think he
It's just the way he is. I don't know. He's an odd person. I could see him going through, the hotel again and sparing people every now and then. Just like, one soldier left alive, but like with an arm missing or something.
You deliver my message.
Kind of one of those things, like, thou hast been told.
Kill Bill before let this spare the children be like, okay, you might hate me now because I killed your family. Come back and kill me later, kind of thing. I feel like that's what he would do.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be kind of like Kill Bill.
Yeah.
I just want to point out for anybody who missed it, it's the first time I've ever seen anything like this. It was probably when vampires, the Nazi vampires were mating. There was a vampire showing on a baby.
Yeah, I noticed that. I also noticed the awesome, amazing skills of running across bayonets across a minefield.
Yeah.
How ingenious is that? Well, we don't want to blow up, so let's step on things about that big around. It's just amazing, it's, you know.
It's an Naruto crossover.
Only Nazis can think of such things. The Russians would just keep plowing through. We'll find them eventually. That's Russian logic.
Mass attack for the win.
That's Russian logic. We have enough people. Clog their barrels with guts.
Now there's bodies.
A Russian vampire would be a horrible leader.
It works.
A Russian vampire would have the same demeanor as Russia from Italia.
Okay, I
Go on, I'm listening.
I understand it's more influences with the character, but like Laddie and Taylor like did women and children and cats and people and things and all kinds of shit.
That was and though he's the basis of the whole Dracula myth, they still differ.
Yeah.
Dracula's very much different from Vlad.
Alright, yeah.
He was also mentally insane.
I don't know if he was mentally insane. He could have just been, you know,
Enjoying himself like
very sadistic.
Enjoying himself
You
like
don't have to be insane to be sadistic. Anyone else?
Anyone have a favorite quote?
Yes.
Oh, it's just your legs.
Walk it off.
I have a favorite quote.
Yes.
Giving up is what kills people. Those who refuse to give up are entitled to time to trample upon the weak. I love that.
That's good.
I love the mayor's whole speech. The one oh yeah, you made
I love
For like a week, me and my friends kept demanding into this different thing. Like I forget, it was like, I love pancakes. Like, I love
waffles.
Like we would just fix it.
Gentlemen, I love waffles.
Like for a whole week, we would just fix it.
Jeremy, you can totally do the whole speech with like a Dr. Weird in the background doing it with just different gore every single one of them.
German waffles, a waffle.
Like, I think it was
Waffles. Little off subject.
Waffles are never off topic.
They're not.
I don't really have a favorite quote per se, so much the favorite moment. I mean, I suppose it's a quote, isn't it? I love it when you say I actually have a favorite moment. I love watching the Major just conduct war for his living.
Yeah.
His own personal symphony, just all in his own little crazy robot.
It's like a German V.
The Major? He's cyborg.
Okay, I thought so.
Especially in the end when they blow off part of his head, there's robotics.
But remember, he's still human.
He's still human.
Wait a minute, you talking about Montana?
Montana Max.
Yes. I swear every time someone says Montana Max, I think Tiny Toons. I just can't picture it with the Major.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought of that.
Yes?
Just another thing about, like, another point to bring up about how he was really disappointed that Walter was really disappointed that Walter decided to become a vampire, decided to make himself his own youthful self, so that he could fight Alucard. He was like really disappointed in that, and I feel like he was really jealous of Walter that he could age to become, the old man that he was, which is why I said that he was so beautiful. Hey, when he was older, that he was really disappointed when he became a vampire. What do you think of that? Like how sad he was that Walter decided to become a vampire to be able to fight him.
Well, in my own personal opinion, I don't think it's so much that he was disappointed in him because he got younger, so he wasn't aging like that. In my own personal opinion, I think he was more disappointed in him because he went through all of the bullshit and all of the surgery, still ultimately knowing in the back of his head that he wasn't good enough to beat him in the first place.
I still think it was because he wanted to grow old.
Yeah, I feel like it was because of the jealousy that he couldn't grow old.
You
How can you take that away from yourself?
I believe, right?
Well,
Yes.
my belief regarding that though has always been that
That's the same reason why he's very disappointed when Anderson gets stuck with the nail. Because at this point he's no longer a man, he's become a monster. He even coins it himself, he consistently says, only a man can be the monster. Well, Walter had embraced the hardest part of mankind, that you will grow old and die. And he had embraced it as, yeah, I'm fine with it, I like gentlemen grow old, it's part of being a gentleman. And then he comes and he's afraid of being a man and becomes monstery. And every time somebody, especially the people that Alucard is supposed to sacrifice humanity to be more like Alucard, it's like, I don't know why you did that. That's stupid.
I feel like it's almost like a regret that he did it, because he's like, I feel like
it's reminding him,
right.
Like, well, I wish I was still
right, I wish I was still a human, because he was saying like, oh, you shouldn't have become a monster, don't be like me, because I am a monster now, I can't go back, and I wish I could be a human again. How dare you take away your humanity that you did have, that I can't get back.
And only
make you come on.
You're always 2020.
Now I have a really important question for them without Anderson. Can you say it? That exact same thing you just said again, but say it like Anderson.
Oh. So basically the idea behind it is that Alucard really values people who are like men. And when I stuck my nail in my freaking head, I stopped becoming a man. I started becoming a monster like him. And he really values the idea that only men can kill monsters. So when Walter decides he's going to go and he's embraced the idea that he was going to be a gentleman and become an old man, he was difficult for any man to embrace. He was very disappointed in Walter for giving up his humanity in order to become a monster, which he had done before. That makes him sad.
That man should have a microphone.